Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave. Warriors have done it again. Just when the NBA world thought the dust was finally settling and the off-season rumors were starting to quiet down, the franchise has dropped a bombshell that has taken everyone from analysts to fans to rival front offices completely by surprise. A final decision has been made, and it's one that no one saw coming. This isn't just another headline. This is a moment that could redefine the trajectory of the Warriors as we know them and potentially send shockwaves through the entire league. Yes, we're talking about a decision that doesn't just impact next season, it could shape the next 5 years of basketball in the Bay Area. Sources close to the situation have confirmed that Golden State's front office has finalized a bold franchise move that leaves no room for doubt. The Warriors are no longer playing it safe. They're officially all in. That's right. After weeks of speculation, private meetings, and tense internal discussions, their Warriors have chosen a path that signals aggression, risk, and the belief that the dynasty can still roar one more time. So, what exactly is this final decision? Brace yourself, because it's not one thing. It's multiple dominoes falling in unison. It starts with the official word that the Warriors are moving on from their longtime roster core outside of Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. Yes, the writing was on the wall, but now it's confirmed the Warriors will not be resigning Klay Thompson unless a massive shift occurs in contract talks. That's the first bomb. And it's emotional. It's heavy. Klay is a legend in Golden State. And to think that his days in the Bay could be over is something that fans are still trying to process. But from the front office's perspective, it's business. They believe they need to retool fast, not look back. But it doesn't stop there. Their Warriors have also made it known that they're shopping around Andrew Wiggins aggressively. The same Wiggins who was a key part of the 2022 title run. They see his contract as movable and they're not hesitating. That signals one thing clearly. This is no longer about nostalgia. This is about winning now and building a future that doesn't stall in mediocrity. Reports suggest that Golden State has already engaged in conversations with multiple teams, including the Toronto Raptors, the Atlanta Hawks, and even the Miami Heat. Their goal: package Wiggins and other assets to land a star talent who can immediately impact the game next to Curry. But perhaps the most shocking piece of the puzzle is this: Jonathan Kuminga, who was once considered untouchable, is now officially on the table. That's right. The young athletic forward who showed major promise last season could be included in a blockbuster deal if it means bringing back an elite scorer or two-way wing. According to insiders, their Warriors believe they are just one major move away from being right back in the mix for a deep playoff run. And they're willing to put everything on the table to make that happen. That's the real message here. This decision isn't just about Klay or Wiggins or Kuminga. It's about the Warriors choosing a bold direction at a pivotal crossroad. And if that wasn't enough to shake the league, their Warriors have also made a firm commitment to retool their coaching staff. A complete reshuffle behind the scenes is underway. Steve Kerr, who recently signed an extension, is getting a new supporting cast. Several assistant coaches are reportedly on the way out. And in their place, the franchise is targeting player development specialists, defensive minds, and a fresh offensive coordinator who can revitalize the Warriors' evolving system. The goal: modernize, rejuvenate, adapt. This kind of change doesn't happen unless a franchise feels the pressure of time. And for Golden State, time is precisely what they're racing against. Steve Curry is still playing at an elite level, but he's not going to wait around for a rebuild. He wants to win now. Draymond Green still believes this team can contend with the right pieces. The front office sees that urgency and they've responded. Their final decision is clear. Reset the pieces, but don't rebuild. Reload. And as soon as word started spreading, the reaction across the NBA was instant. Executives are stunned, not because the Warriors are making changes, but because of how aggressive those changes are. Other teams expected Golden State to take a wait-and-see approach. Maybe run it back one more time and quietly fade into the background. But nope, that's not happening. Their Warriors are going for it. They're eyeing big names. And they're not just kicking the tires, they're making real offers. One league source even went as far as to say if the Warriors pull off what they're working on right now, they'll be right back in the finals conversation. That's not just hype, that's belief. Their Warriors aren't banking on luck anymore. They're shifting strategy from being a dynasty that lived off continuity. They're now pivoting to a team willing to make tough, even emotional decisions to get back on top. And here's where things get even more intense. Because this final decision isn't just about the players on the court. It's about sending a message to the league. Golden State is telling every team out there, don't count us out. Don't write us off. We're not going to fade quietly into the night. We're going to fight, trade, pivot, and evolve because we believe our championship window isn't closed. It's just been paused. And if these rumored trades go through, that window might just fly open again. The fans, they're riding a roller coaster of emotions. Social media is exploding. You've got people heartbroken over Klay. Others are excited about the potential of a Curry Butler or Curry DeRozan pairing. And some are just trying to make sense of it all. But that's what happens when a franchise with this much history makes a move like this. The emotions are real. The stakes are high. And the potential reward, another ring. So, what's next? Their Warriors have about a week or two to finalize some of these trade talks before other teams swoop in. Free agency is around the corner. Draft night is approaching. And that's when things could hit another level. Expect to hear more names pop up. Don't be surprised if players like Tyler Harrow, Zach LaVine, or even Oganoni get linked to Golden State in the coming days. Every available star will be evaluated. Every scenario will be explored because now the Warriors are moving with urgency. They have drawn the line and they've made it known they're not done winning. Let us know in the comments, how do you feel about this bombshell? Should the Warriors be this aggressive? Are you ready to see a new version of this team? Or do you believe they should have kept the core together just a little longer? One thing's for sure, the Golden State Warriors are making noise again. And just like always, when they speak, the NBA listens. This is Golden State Hub, your go-to home for every twist, turn, and trade that keeps Dub Nation on its toes. If you're excited, hit that like button. If you believe the dynasty isn't dead, but evolving, smash that subscribe. And don't forget to turn on those notifications because with the Warriors, the next headline is always just one move away. Stay locked in. This final decision might just be the beginning of the next era.